Hi, my name is Beth. Welcome to my channel, Project Med. And today I'm going to be discussing what you should keep as a first aid kit in your house. So this is your typical first aid kit, and I got this from Target. I'll be opening it. So it's the summertime, kids are running around, and parents are cooking and grilling. There's just a large possibility for accidents. For example, you can get abrasions, burns, and what's in here really isn't enough for those things. Okay, so here's what is inside this first aid kit. There's an alcohol wipe, there's a few band-aids, and there's a small pack of gauze. Overall, this isn't enough to keep as a first aid kit in your home. So that's why in this video, I'll show you a variety of items that is significantly better. So this is what my family keeps at home. Obviously, you do not need this quantity, but my parents are doctors and my dad is a big fan of Costco. First, I'll talk about this. You use this gauze instead of a band-aid for when you have a superficial cut that is too long for this and isn't deep enough to send you to the hospital. So I'll open this up so you can see what this looks like. So when you have a wound, the first thing you want to do is to disinfect it. Then you need to apply antibiotic, and finally you need to cover it with gauze. As I mentioned, this summer there's going to be a lot of cooking and grilling. That also means burns. So, why can't you use a regular gauze pad like this? Well, this material is going to stick to your burns, and we don't want that. So you can use something called a Telfa pad. A Telfa pad is different from others because it's made from plastic. So it's specially designed to not stick to your burns. You can buy a Telfa pad like this or a piece of gauze like this on Amazon. So it's a lot easier to get than you may think. Alright, so the next item in my box is a gauze roll. And you should keep a roll or two of these in your box. It pretty much works the same way as a cloth pad. It covers superficial wounds, except since it's in a roll, it's easier to wrap around your limbs. Moving on from gauze, I'll talk about self-stick tape that you should keep in your box. There are two different types of tape that you should keep in your box. One is medical tape and the other is paper tape. Well, how do you know which type of tape to use? The standard and conventional option would be medical tape. It's stickier and lasts longer. However, if you are allergic to medical tape, if you have delicate skin, which includes being elderly, being diabetic, or being someone who takes steroids, you might want to choose the option of paper tape, because regular medical tape will rip your skin off. Of course, there is a disadvantage to the paper tape. It's not as sticky, so it won't hold as well or as long as medical tape. Next, I'll be talking about something called an ACE wrap. An ACE wrap is basically a stretchy bandage that is used for injuries without broken bones, like sprains or strains. You should wear an ACE wrap about a day or two after your injury, but make sure you reapply the bandage every 3 or 4 hours, and do not sleep with it on. The wrap should be firm but not too tight around your injury. Next, I'll be talking about a type of scissor that is very important to keep, especially if you keep rolls of things like gauze, tape, and ACE wraps. You may be wondering, why do those scissors look so bent? Well, they're bent for a specific reason. They're especially designed to not scratch your skin, and if you want to cut bandages safely, you need one of these. It also has a blunt tip so it won't poke your skin. And as you can see, when I try cutting it against my arm, it doesn't poke it or scratch it. So they're pretty safe to use. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to go over are disinfecting items that you should keep in your box. So there are different types of things that you can keep. For example, you have your standard disinfecting alcohol wipes, but you can also keep iodine, which is another great type of disinfectant. These are swab sticks, but there are also wipes out there. These are also some regular swab sticks that we keep, and they're sterile. And if you are a woman, these are disinfectant wipes for your privates. These are also good to keep in your box. Alright, that is the end of this video. Thank you for listening.